Welcome back, everyone. All right, before we jump in the call, we got like a minute here. Just a reminder to folks, no spoilers. Is the doc muted? Wait, you should be able to hear me. I just wasn't talking before. We can hear? All right. We have coffee? I got coffee. Yeah. Yeah, we just want to make sure we got a clean game today. Just like yesterday. Nice friendly Balatro. Right? No more 03. What do you mean 03? Oh, you mean the last time we played against the Bean? No. That was just for funsies. If you want me to play the game, I'll play the game. Okay, fine. Did I mean it when I said I'm never locking in again after the semifinal? As in, like, starting yesterday at like 3 o'clock? That was the end of my career? We'll see. Alright, goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Hello.
Hello, Doc. How we doing?
I'm chilling. Are you chilling?
I'm chilling. I'm ready. But I was just saying, it's been a minute. Our last match was the first of the season, and
we
think
did
I got
kick
lucky.
it off with a bang, didn't we? Right?
You had a lot less experience with the multiplayer. You were kind of just starting off the season. You hadn't got any practice in. And now we've gone through this whole season. Both of us only dropped one game the entire season, I think. Maybe two, but...
Well, except for my games against you, obviously.
Well, between our match
yeah.
we both only dropped one.
I dropped one game against Etsy, yeah. Yeah, because someone asked me, at the end of the first season, they're like, oh, did you learn anything? I was like, no, was I supposed to?
I mean, I feel like you don't learn anything specifically, but maybe on these small decisions you have an instinct based on
yeah,
based on what's happened.
definitely now, after being more invested in watching other people's games, and especially in like this week, a lot of good games this week, so I've been really tuned in, and probably some thoughts I have now are different from what I had before, for sure. After
Right.
talking to
the
Raren
match.
about it a lot, talking to Zeno about it a lot.
Yeah, watching the matches this season when you're rooting for someone, I gotta say it is some of the most enjoyable television there is. Like yesterday, I was rooting for you, Doc. I really wanted this finals. I've been wanting this. I knew it was coming for so long, and it just I knew it was coming.
I appreciate you saying that. It used to
Exciting
be.
to watch that.
It used to be. I would say Zeno was the hero, and then I was the villain, and then I was like gatekeeping him. But now I get to be the hero. You're the villain, because the leguming meme exists for a reason, right? So like, I don't need to win. Actually, I just need to draw blood.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Could be a quick
He's
match.
not
Could
even
be a
gonna give
long
me
one.
that chance.
I'm gonna try not to.
All right. I believe you have the
Yeah,
higher
totally.
seat. That's how it works.
Oh,
Is that true, or am I
that
wrong
is
about that?
that is right. But let me hit you with an offer, Doc.
What are you offering?
5 games. Ghost Deck White Steak.
We need to get authorization from the commissioner. I'm game, but we gotta ask the commissioner. Finish how we started.
Run it back.
Can we? How do we get Zano in here? Can they hear us?
Probably not. Maybe. I mean, what are you
Let's
thinking, chat?
switch channels. How about that?
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. We. Hello.
Did you hear the
Goes up to
proposition?
the ice cream parlor and orders vanilla.
We have a rules question. Is the commissioner
yeah,
on the
go ahead.
line?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can we? Can I get 5 orders chicken nuggets?
Yes,
Oh, it's
Okay.
authorized.
it's authorized. You can order McNuggets for this.
All right.
You won't get reimbursed though if you don't go 5 games.
All right.
Hey, wait, are you paying for his nuggets, Zeno? Is that how this works?
I guess.
Oh, we should also say, whoever wins, the prize money is going to charity, right?
The prize money is going to charity. The base value was at 500. I think we've made quite a bit off of the YouTube channel and merch sales, and like I said, I want a portion of that to go to it. So I'll figure out all those calculations. Especially after today, we're getting a bunch of merch orders. Thank you, everybody. Visit the website to see the merch store, and yeah.
Okay. If I win, my money's going to transgender Texans. So if Bean wins, that means he hates Texans.
Ooh.
What if I just no, I can't just say the same, then there's no stakes, so we'll see.
We'll see, I guess.
C-Dubs
All
will
right,
donate
team.
$50, by the way, per Ouija Pop today.
$50 per Ouija. I can get more money for charity.
We'll see if there's some beans in these seats.
All right. I'll find the line. On Ghost Deck, we'll find the line. All right, see you in a bit.
What charity are you playing for, Bean?
The Texans.
The Houston Texans. Just gonna buy season tickets.
Yeah, wait. There's a lot of Texas. You got to pick some Texans.
All right, game starting.
All right.
All right, what was your rules question? Was it just ordering chicken nuggets?
If we could have the same deck and steak 5 times.
No.
Wait, then I got to break the news to him. The boss said no. He didn't understand the question. I told
Oh.
him, yeah, same deck and steak. He said no.
Oh,
But we
that's
could
no
do Ghost Deck 5 steaks. White, red, green. Black, and,
but then that's just the worst outcome, because then it's the same thing, but with less of the fun.
just progressively worse. I mean, we could start on the high one and work our way down.
Well, I think we can do Ghost Red and then like 1 game on green, is because my pick, your pick, but I feel like that's a bit of a lame outcome, because like if we're doing 5 games Ghost White or Ghost Deck, it's basically the same thing if we're doing all low stakes, so we might as well do Ghost White at that point. But if we're not doing Ghost White, maybe a little bit's taken away.
What you're saying is, okay, you don't care that much about Ghost Deck. You just don't want to go to higher stakes, it sounds like.
I'm not too scared of green, I'll tell you that, but
Alright.
I think it's a little it ruins some of the show.
Oh. Here I was thinking my games against Zeno were some of the least interesting games this week. There were so many interesting games this week. All right, well, we'll start on Ghost White, and we'll see how many
go.
games we actually get to play.
All right. Well, good luck.
Good luck. Okay. Probably throw away the 2. Actually, more spades? Maybe I should go for spades. Maybe I should go for the straight. Bummer. Okay. To-do list, Crazy Joker. We go Buffoon Pack first. To-do list on Full House. Scary Face or Greedy? Scary Face is better for longer. We are playing on White Stake. I guess there's a foil in the shop. Probably we take Greedy Joker. Full House. 6s and aces. Popcorn Droll Joker. Probably we don't want these. Great flush, you say? Alright. Straight we can do. Cola probably doesn't matter. Shortcut plus to-do list could be wasteful voucher. Is it possible to play a straight that doesn't win? Maybe. Discard diamonds, so we can play the queen. Foil probably wins, yeah. To-do list on pairs. Alright. Temperance for 8. Who rocks? I want wasteful voucher. I don't have to take it now. Do I want this Sly Joker? Sly Joker makes my pairs stronger. Is something that I could want. And we can reroll once. I do like Earth cards. I probably don't need this rock. Alright, I can't play diamonds. So, discard all these. If I'm discarding a 7, I should discard another 7. I don't have any more 8s. I could play the 9s, followed up with the 6s. 6s first, doesn't matter. 9s and then jacks. Three of a kind. Probably possible. Could take the burglar here. So with 2 foils, I like taking the burglar. If I take the burglar, do I want Clever Joker? Probably Gelato. Arcana, we can reroll first. Might be interested in Wrathful Joker. Probably I want Strength. Probably, usually I like to go turn 10s into jacks, but maybe if I have the opportunity, I should take it. I kind of want to go one more and try to get more molt. Going Wrathful instead of Sly. I think that makes some sense. That's the plan. Or at least that's a plan. Hello.
Well, hello. Pretty simple start, to be honest.
Simple, perhaps. Yeah. That happens sometimes.
But we'll see how you played it.
I guess we are playing on white's sake.
I guess I see a little bit of how you played it. You trying to hide something, playing your hands pretty fast there.
What do I have to hide? Would you dare? Would you accuse me of legume?
I mean, I'm sensing a little bit. Okay, he's got some scoring in him.
Got something.
Maybe that's just not the play. And now it's too late. There, we got one of those.
Sick. I guess that makes
How
me
many other
interested
kinds
in
do we
doing this.
I'm thinking having all those hands might be helpful.
I got a lot of jokers. I got 5 jokers.
All right, good luck.
Good luck. Okay. To-do list on 4 of a kind. Bit of a bummer, but I guess it's potentially the same for him. $15 or glass number 1. Could be a glass queen since we have more queens. Probably we should do this. Okay. Do I want Clever Joker to replace the gelato? Or I guess scoring is not really an issue. We can take Overstock next shop. Alright. 4 of a kind is not happening. We can play the straight. We could sell the gelato. Alright. He's playing the big blind. Oh, he took the rare tag. That's possibly fine. We'll see. I want Overstock. I can look for Hermit first. Could be a glass queen. Could be diamonds. Maybe I'm interested in diamonds. Maybe I go enhanced faces. Maybe diamonds. 6, 5, and 3. So then we don't take the Mars card. I think with to-do list, we Overstock now or later? All right. I want to hit 2 pair. We go 9s and 8s, could throw away 3, 5, 6, doesn't really matter. Sixes, aces, throw away another 3. This might win. Okay. 7, 10. Maybe something like that. Sevens and 10s. I guess Abstract Joker is nice for us. We can go Buffoon Pack first. Swashbuckler does the same thing as Abstract. Could go Arcana. Could reroll first. Could be Abstract replaces Wrathful. Maybe. Only $2 difference. Maybe Lovers. All right. So we got queens of diamonds. Maybe I want hearts, or club should be wild. Get a star. Do we want to make diamonds? Maybe for the flush 5. We did come out on top with the last PvP. Do we want to take an egg? Are we dropping Greedy Joker here? I think is not unreasonable to drop Greedy Joker. Maybe. Maybe I'm supposed to drop the burglar. It just seems like I can get a lot of value here. Andrew's not it. Fortune teller is kind of funny, I guess. Fortune teller is as big as the egg. Go next. Oh, welcome back.
Hello. I'm in a bit of a tough spot.
A tough spot, he says. You know, you don't have to tell me that.
Never mind, it's not so tough anymore.
Not so tough anymore. Alright, alright. I'm happy to hear it.
You still got all those hands, huh?
Yeah, why not? I mean, what else am I doing?
Right. Let's try one of these.
I see. Suppose that means I gotta do it this way. Tie game. See you in a bit. Sixth Sense is interesting. If we do Sixth Sense, we drop the burglar. We open the buffoon pack first. There's a cola. To-do list on pairs. Sacrificing this to do Sixth Sense, I think, is fine. Probably. We did make a gold 6, is a little bit awkward. All right. I want Sixth Sense. I probably want the drunkard. I can drop abstract jokers. So to hit 5,000, this is fine. Could take halvesies here instead of the washbuckler. Blue seal. Don't need a blue joker. Do I want a blue seal? Maybe. Okay. This strength is bad. None of these are useful, so I guess I can go 9 into 10, 4 into 5. I could do 2 7s into 8s. He did score a decent amount there. I guess we have access to at least 2 glass cards. Sevens into eights. Am I gonna use the star? Not if I don't have to. All right. I want to discard the glass queen. Wraith is interesting. I could pick up. It's gonna cost me 20 bucks. I think Wraith we hold. Alright. What pairs do I have access to? So could go blue seal 6. Could go blue seal on a glass card. Throw away the king. Pair the 8s and then play a bunch of queens. Three queens versus 4 queens. Maybe 4? Okay. Scripted, I could make more glass cards. It is tempting to hold it for a red seal. Do I want to mime? Probably not. So then the glass card is not here, but that's okay. Aces and 2s, we can hang them and go next. Two queens in hand. Super gets me 2K. So kings and 3s gives me 2K. $2K doesn't win, so now I want, could be 4s and aces. Actually, it's supposed to be 8s. All right. Okay. That helps. 6 cents, the only other thing we can get is ectoplasm. Probably we're done with 6 cents at this point. What was the last thing we did? Okay, so he's playing the big blind. We did a hung man. So... can't do loyalty card here. Showman or blueprint? No, but you could showman for a Chad and a photo, maybe? Instead of the drunkard. If you're gonna take showman, you open the Arcana pack first. I was supposed to do this. Never punished. Shoot the moon is interesting. I guess it depends on whether or not I'm trying to do this. He probably has access to the same. Probably worth dropping the swashbuckler. Magician. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, welcome back.
Can't lie, I'm a little bit shaken.
What's that mean?
Uh,
You don't have to
I-
tell me.
Let's just say this match could be over right now. It could be over. Zaina would be mad at me. They all would be mad at me. It could have been that simple.
Rob the people of an exciting match, perhaps.
Exactly.
Hmm. All right. I think that's the move.
I think
Action
you might have
to you.
forced my hand with that one. Okay. Yes, I can pass it back.
All right, I've got one more left. Uh-huh. And you're out of hands?
Oh no, wait.
3-3. Let's hit him with one of these.
Okay, you were. I mean, you had me stressed. I can't lie. Your leguming's working.
I've said nothing. All right, I'll
Okay.
see you in a bit.
All right.
Good luck. All right, time to play catch up. We got the money. We just need the jokers. There is a rare tag. We missed the first one. We might want the second one. Telescope is bad. Showman is not great. Sigil for the flush 5 could be an answer. I actually don't hate that idea if we can swing it. Though I would prefer an Emperor. Do I want a Jupiter card at all? Probably not. Unlocking the flush 5 is important. Could be business card instead of the to-do list. I guess that's worse with Shoot the Moon. I do want a Hung Man, so let's go. Take a Hung Man and go next. War of a Kind is possible. I am tempted to remove the aces. Purple Queen. And then I guess I don't want to play the Glass Queens. I can get Four of a Kind Kings. The Four of a Kind. We'll see. I do get a death card, which I should probably use now. Alright, so I could get rid of another 9. I should have gone for the 8s instead of the kings. Okay. To-do list on straight. So maybe now we sell the to-do list. Standard pack could be purple. Maybe I don't super care about. I just need jokers. Okay. The straight is technically possible. I could skip here for 2 rares. Is probably worth it. If we were making more money, I wouldn't skip, but probably here I do. And if I do I take these 2 standard packs? Red Seal 9 doesn't matter to me. I could take a random queen. I could take a random steel card. Probably we don't want to do that. Alright, and then this is not working. So we go next. And we don't timer. Because if we timer, then he knows that we skipped. Because it's 240 instead of 180. He's playing the big blind already. Oh, welcome back.
A lot of colas this seed, huh?
Cola, you got cola over there?
I think you just drank all your cola. Just got a hunch.
Well, that's not good. Hmm.
I'm excited for you tomorrow in this next ante. It's gonna be like Christmas morning. But did
Yeah,
your
it
mom
could
get
be.
you the baseball card that you wanted, or maybe something else?
All right, let's do a little of this. There you go.
Okay. Well, I'll do one of these.
I see. I mean, that makes sense. So, hit him with one of these.
All right.
Well done, and good luck.
Good luck.
Rip. Suppose that's it then. I wonder... He probably took the first rare skip. I wonder what rares he got. That probably just determined the game. Which is a little bit unfortunate. So... Alright. I can't take these without giving up Shoot the Moon. And to score 20k, I kind of want Shoot the Moon. That's money on the table. Could take Hallucination and then open the packs. Interesting. Strength probably doesn't matter. Lover's Magician also probably doesn't matter. I guess. Something like that. Glass here. Strengthen here. Hallucination is nice. Maybe I'm supposed to drop the Showman now. It was ambitious. All right, I need more temperances. So I'm looking for 8s. Kings and 8s. I could do 8s and maybe queens. Maybe. Could glass this queen? I need to draw 6. Queens and 8s. I can throw away a 3. I could do 10s and 5s. It is a challenging draw. but it is possible. I could do tens and queens. That two pair is too spicy. Can't play that one. Alright, before we go Aura, let's go open the packs. Don't need this jack, don't need lovers. Dusk is helpful. Probably we drop the to-do list. Probably. Chariot is okay. He's on the big blind. We could still do Sigil for the flush 5. We can unlock it now. Could take a sun instead. Hearts could be better. It could also not matter. Maybe I'd rather have Sigil. Holographic is not what we want. All right. I want to draw my glass queens. Strength after tossing the jacks. Bummer. I could save the sigil, I could use it now. There's hearts. Do I strengthen tens? I could strengthen a jack. If I play the flush 5, I get the level. How much does that matter? I think I gotta save it. All right. Scary face is not meaningless. Empress and World, I don't really care. Temperance for 37. That's a start. Hmm. Hmm. I already have hearts. Can't really do the ticket. Could be Judgment. Mime doesn't really do anything. Reroll takes me down to 6. I guess Star's not really gonna work. Bummer. Chariot comes with me. Oh, welcome back.
All right, we're here.
We are.
How was your gift opening?
How was my shopping experience?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely thrilling.
Interesting. I would hope so. I would hope so.
Yeah, it was duo and campfire.
I noticed you have probably had a couple more skips than that, so I'm curious to see what those other two might have been. I'm happy to play same time.
Yeah, I guess I got a few discards left, if you don't mind waiting.
Go ahead.
Okay. say. I don't think that does what I want it to. So let's not even talk about that. Let's not even think about that.
Right.
How about that? But I suppose we can do that and something like that. All right, I am ready, and if you want to go same time, then we can, I guess.
Right. 3, 2, 1, ship it.
All right.
Ooh. That is a big number.
Ah.
Oh, you got the thing.
I see.
My
Okay, so
rare-
you took the
the
earlier
brainstorm
rare
was-
skip, right?
Yep, yep.
What'd you get
And
off
you
of
want
it?
to? Let me tell you a story.
Okay.
It was Blueprint, DNA, and Baron, which
That's
was
bait.
I think an insane combo, and that's what I thought. That's really what I thought, and I sold
Then
it.
that mime showed up.
I sold it, and 2 shops later, Mime and the Deja Vu showed up, and I was really regretting it. But I just figured, if I'm up a Blueprint DNA, it's really hard to mess up, and the only way to lose is if retriggers are better. So I decided to just take the same path, but up hopefully a Blueprint DNA.
Yeah, I guess like if you don't have DNA, you can't make as many glass cards, and if you don't have blueprint, you can't make as much money. Perhaps
Right.
makes sense. Yeah, I didn't see the rare tag early on because I'm not like conditioned to looking for them. I guess like if it
think-
was a single rare, I wouldn't have taken it, but with the cola, the double rare, then probably I would have taken it if I had looked.
Did
for
you
it.
have 1 or 2 colas? Because I had 2 colas from that skip, and it was kind of an obvious choice.
I didn't take the cola because I wasn't planning on skipping at all. I just sort of valued that early money in the first couple of rounds.
I see. Yeah, I mean with 3 rares, I feel like it was a hard choice not to make.
Yeah,
And it just happened to be a very lucky skip. I mean, Zeno, do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah,
he's
anyone-
deafened right now.
Anything
He
Zeno
probably
wants to add?
went to cool down. I can see Zeno's face the second he saw some things that happened there.
I'm trying to think things to add. Doc, you were, what was it? Like a roll away from a bloodstone. So that could have saved you in this
True.
PvP, and then 2 rolls away from the brainstorm. But
Mm.
the big difference is Bean was able to afford to, first of all, even have the business card in the Joker roster, but also could throw away red seals because he has DNA, so he could get even more value out of that business card, which allowed him, not to tilt, but this was the first ante all game where Bean had more money, and it was the only ante all game where it actually benefited. You saw nothing when you rolled farther, Doc. I guess.
Rats.
Yeah. It just
It
happened.
did feel like I was jamming. I felt I was making a lot of money. I felt I was, really tight blinds, like, just under the scoring requirements barely.
No, you
What were you
played
running
it. I
for?
think the commentary from us up here was we both think you played perfectly, and Bean took a risk, and the risk, I mean, you hit 3 of like the top 6 rares with every single rare there. I mean, Baron.
Yeah.
And I think your decisions helped Baron made a lot of sense. I mean, where it was like, well, I'm going to be ahead in econ with Blueprint and head on glass with DNA. Just don't let him beat me that way. So
Yeah, if
But
you know your
Doc, you
opponent
played
didn't skip.
phenomenally.
I definitely agree. Skipping was the right move. Like, regardless of the results, I think skipping was the right move. Bean said this before. Like, even if you don't get the top picks, you can still get something useful. Like, if you get the order, that's still a ×3, can be useful in the short term. Or if you get
In the
duo,
first
that can be
PvP,
useful in the short
yeah.
term.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Cool.
But
Also
yeah,
agree
I mean,
with
now-
selling the Baron. If you know your opponent didn't skip, then it's like, okay, we don't need the Baron. We're up on
It was
blueprint
just-
potentially.
It was just sad to
Well-
see the mime and the
Yeah,
deja vu
yeah,
right
yeah.
after.
And then
was
it
gonna
was like
say-
we had cryptid, and then the next reroll was the deja vu.
the deja vu. Yep.
So if you're on
Yeah.
Baron, you're like, oh, I could have done that.
What was the like? I get the whole idea of selling Baron. I guess the question is why. That was the only thing I was thinking. Is like I probably would have kept Baron until I saw something really valuable. Did you feel like you're gonna lose the blind if you didn't have abstract? Like you couldn't get enough kinks.
I think it's yeah, but abstract was just easier to farm to-do list. Is the
Okay,
plan.
that makes sense then.
yeah.
Because I was
Yeah,
like,
couple of all
we
night
knew because Doc was so ahead in the shop. We're like, oh man,
Hmm.
right there. But yeah, that was extraordinarily entertaining. Again, I don't think there's like it was some of the most clean Balatro I've ever witnessed.
I definitely played the hand that I was dealt.
Right.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely less prone to skip that if I don't have two colas. So
Okay. Maybe for one on white stake, maybe you don't.
yeah,
Cool. Good game.
Well, good luck
Alright.
in your next one.
we go next. It's your pick. You do what you want.
Okay. The boss said we're not allowed to repeat. So
I mean, you're allowed to repeat my picks.
I'm allowed to repeat your picks. Let's run it back. I'm locked in. I'm ready.
All right.
Give me a second helping of chicken nuggets.
I'll have.
All right, I'll
vanilla
see you in a
with,
bit. Good luck.
Waffle cone. Good luck.
All right, team. Let's look for the rare tag. All right. So obviously we want the flush. Maybe we drop some of these diamonds to get a better flush. The jack is possible, but not likely. I have 2 discards. Okay. Deja vu we have to take. I think superposition we have to take, especially on white stake. I think this was a huge advantage Zeno had over us. So if I'm taking both of these, I don't get the buffoon pack. I could open the buffoon pack first and then sell whatever it is. But then potentially we're behind. Alright, I guess X the superposition and then go next. Alright, we can go high or low. Five and 4. If we play the high straight one shots, let's go for the low straight and not one shot. I just need a 2. Okay. Now, if I want to do it again, I need a 10, which is not that bad. I can keep the jack of diamonds. I guess I don't have that many diamonds. Maybe we keep the jack of hearts. And okay, so we can try to get the ace, and then if we miss, we can play the 9. Red seal, probably you want to use it on the king of hearts. Possibly jack of hearts is okay. Alright. And the tower we don't need. So then I don't open these standard packs. I just go... -1 hand size. Gonna go for it. This doesn't win, but it gets me 450. Almost 500. And a strength. Okay. Okay. Extra discard helps. For sure. Strength on... Normally I would say strength on 10s, but then superposition is less good. We could get out of superposition. I can strength the 10s and then discard the 10s. That's greedy. Never punished. All right. He's ready for PvP already. Let's go. To-do list on 2 pair. Okay, and we have the holographic. We should save our money for the voucher. We probably don't need the moon. Let's go next. So I can't draw a 10, but I could draw a 2. And a 5. Business card. If I play the high card, we do have the drunkard, so that wins. Set a 2 pair. To do this on high card. I might do that. I could do Mystic Summit. I could try an Arcana pack for money. I think with to-do list, there's no risk here. All right. Okay. 3 judgments. What are the odds that he did 3 judgments and we both had the 8 ball? I think after that, maybe superposition is done. All right, so for sure we take the reroll. We keep this. We keep the value generators or not? Pool on judgment. I don't need this. I don't think I need that. I want to do this. This is tempting. If he does this and we don't do this, that's pretty brutal. So oh, welcome back.
Round 2. This one was a little more interesting, in my opinion.
I agree.
It's a tough starting draw, I can't lie.
This round or in general?
This round.
Oh. Yeah, maybe.
How did the ante-1 small blind go for you?
Ante-1 small blind. I got the double superposition hit.
Yeah, you had I mean, that's the big blind.
Oh, the small blind. Oh yeah. Ace high straight.
Interesting. I think I went a different route and got a little slightly punished. Minus $1 here and there.
Slightly punished. We can't be that far off.
It just, I mean, you might have not checked it either, but I didn't check that first shop buffoon pack.
Oh. Yeah, I guess if you don't have the money, then you don't look right.
Exactly. Because I want that superposition.
For sure. He's just like me for real.
Just get one of these guys out there. I'm sure you can guess what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But it's that all I'm
That
doing.
makes sense.
Okay. Oh, he just gets it out there. Now I get to calculate.
Alright. Time to bust out the calculator.
Well, I got the plus 10 mult from this guy, obviously, and
Yeah.
you gotta use the hex, of course.
Okay.
And then with this hand, yeah, I'll just play it.
Looks about right to me.
All right, good luck.
Good luck. Alright. We got that pity money. The do list is done. Do I want a fool for a hung man? Probably I would prefer money. Okay. Temperance for 13 is a little bit weak. Probably I'm supposed to hold the fool. Pyro doesn't usually matter, but it could. Could be judgment. I don't really need this abstract joker. Misprint I don't need. Could be Aura instead of Hyro. Could be a Bloodstone. Do I still want this superposition? All right. So now I'm just looking for faces and 8s. Foiled again. 3 jacks is fine. I just want to find 8s maybe. Maybe face cards for the full house. I think Singleton 8 we don't play. I think Full House here we do play. I guess technically the pair is positive expected value. I can do another one of those. Pair of queens and then 2 pair. Could be full house. Arcana first or reroll first? We can go Arcana first. Get a hung man for the 2s, I guess. Maybe with the Bloodstone you keep random hearts. $3 for a reroll. Do I take a Jupiter card with the Bloodstone? Maybe I do. Alright. I have 3 8s I can play. But I want to use this. I need to find my jack. Very awkward if we miss it. Very awkward. I miss out on using the Fool on... I want to use it on another jack, maybe another heart. So, star's not what we want. Death. No reasonable targets. I guess we could copy the queen. And then Fool for another death card. I think I take a full house level. Alright, so what's the plan here? The plan is I want to copy the jack. I want to play... Do I want to play it? We'll see. Oh, welcome back.
Hello, Mr. Spectre.
That's me. I'm the guy.
Indeed. Let's try like this. Ooh. How greedy does a man want to be?
How greedy? That's a good question.
Maybe just a little bit greedy.
I think, we can afford a little bit of greed, I guess sometimes it comes down to what flavor of greed you want to go for.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah. I figured you would, of all people, I figured you would understand.
I also got some tough choices to make. I think we'll do this, and maybe this will make my choices easier.
I'm making a face. Okay, I mean, that does put me in an interesting spot, for sure. I do appreciate that you've done this. Hey, I got the flames. Wait, what is that? Doesn't mean anything.
You think your hand level's that high?
Alright, I think I...
Will you pay the price? Because this is... Yep.
Wait, you're out of hands.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I got a little too greedy.
Ooh.
It's a choice to make.
Is there amount of greed that's too much greed?
Are you a betting man? You gonna make that bet?
I am a gambling man.
In your favor.
I'll let you know how it goes. You could say we got lucky on that one.
That's not good for me.
Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Good luck.
Alright.
Alright. I feel good about that. I feel like he did a reasonable hand. He probably has the red seal. He possibly has the bloodstone. He maybe doesn't have as much glass. I feel good about that. We don't need this judgment. We could reroll first. We can take judgment and then reroll. Chariot probably doesn't matter. There's a Ouija. That's tempting. If I wasn't down on lives, I guess it's even now. Wheel of Fortune, Troubadour. I feel like I'm juggling a lot of limes right now. I wish I hadn't seen that. So superposition's done. I think 8-ball's done. I think Seltzer, you don't do 8-ball. Take the photo. Pyro on Jax maybe slightly matters. All right. I want to play a full house with face cards. I could play a flush with face cards. The flush is safer. The full house gives me more money. I need to draw queens and kings. We can do queens and jacks. Okay. Extra discard. Sweet. Alright. Could be time for the family. What would I give up? I would probably give up the discard. Though obviously it was very useful there. And then re-roll or standard pack? Bummer. Maybe both. Alright, go next. I don't think I can play these jacks. I could do kings and threes as a full house. I could do a flush. I think I have a little bit of pressure to preserve the seltzer. I think I should do this. I don't have the bonus cards. Queens and kings. Okay. Are we ever using Ecto? Probably not. Not with these jokers. Magician is useful with a red seal. Chariot. I do want the blank. I think I'm gonna go down here. Discard helps with seltzer. But then we lose the business card. Or we just take the blank here. The blank is not likely to pan out. think this is what I want to do. Alright. Welcome back.
A spicy ante for sure.
For sure, for sure, for sure.
It's, Let's do one of these.
Okay. Still on its way?
Just takes a minute to click the button, you know?
Well, that's kind of exciting.
Feeling thirsty?
Yeah, it could be. I think I'd probably end up doing that then.
Okay. Couple more of those, you might catch up to me.
All right, let's start here.
Okay.
I guess do it like that. All right, action to me. Here it goes.
Let's see. Okay.
That hand was less lucky than last time.
I get it. Is that something I want to do? Probably. All right, I'll shoot back.
All right, makes sense. Good job. Good luck.
Good luck.
Well, that's not good. Any jokers? Well, yeah. Any tarot? Purple seal, that's a start. Earth, no. Immolate, yes. Go next. Alright. We could do a purple king. We could do a purple 10, I guess. So these I discard. Maybe the king I discard. I don't really want to lose another jack. But I don't really want to use another discard, so... Bummer. Alright. Seltzer is probably not going to make it. Options. Full house, I think. I need to draw a jack now. And we'll keep the seltzer for the business card instead of selling it. Another red seal. That's so bad for us. It allows him... I guess we'll take it. He probably already has a red seal anyway, that's fine. Take the Chad for sure. Do I want gift card or business card? Do I want the family? At this point, it seems like the family's not gonna matter, so I just take the money and run. Could be a free reroll instead. Aura, we have another chance. In that case, we stop re-rolling, and if we're gonna stop re-rolling, do we want... Could take a Mars card. I think I want to level up my full house. 5 of a kind works. Actually, we'll just do 5 of a kind. And then... maybe... go next. Alright, so I have exactly 5 jacks. Okay. No money on the business card. That's a bummer. I can play the pair of queens and then draw my jacks. Purple 10. So, red seal on the lucky card. Foiled again. We do get the temperance. Alright, 4 of a kind with foil. We don't have the bloodstone. I might need to do this. It is very risky. I could do the full house instead actually might be better. All right. Bean is good. Ambly's back. Probably doesn't matter. Free reroll might matter. Bean is better. Maybe drop the business card. Too late for 6 cents, maybe. Mail-in rebate instead of business card. Business card is $4 per hand. I think maybe business card is better for us. All right, temperance is 16. We take it. I get a death card for a jack, but it's not a glass jack. Could be useful to just have more jacks. Or remove 2 cards. I'm on 41 cards. I kind of like remove 2 cards. Though, I guess the jack gives me money. Death is better if we get a fool. Dusk. Lovers. Devil seems more important than holding on to Grim. But I probably need this Wraith. With the lucky cards, I might not need the golden ticket. I might not have room for the golden ticket. So maybe we don't care about the devil and we just care about lovers here. If I do this, I have to make room by getting rid of the business card. I shouldn't be doing this. $11, that's it. All right, welcome back.
Foiled again.
Foiled again? Yeah, me too. Hmm. Okay.
Got a little something.
Well, hold your horses. I gotta go first.
Is that right?
How about let's do one of these.
Wow. The crazy thing is, I almost couldn't beat that. It was close. I'm sure you also had a couple cards in the bottom of your deck.
That is the thing, yeah. You could say that I didn't draw the same cards that I used on you before.
I see. Still got some fighting power though.
Of course. For sure, for sure. Alright. Good luck. See you in a bit.
Good luck.
Alright. So we need 4 death cards. We are probably at a Joker disadvantage, for sure. I guess these could be purple. Nope. Alright. That's death card number 1. I think if you have this, you stop re-rolling. Because there could be another one. Or maybe we want some other tarot cards, like a sun, could be. Be a gold seal. Maybe that's a good reason to re-roll. Alright. Cryptid now, so we can discard them. I can pair the queens. I can go gold seal here. And then maybe could put the gold seal on a queen, I guess. But maybe having the gold seal for dusk is better. This is the hand that we're playing. Let's try to get the purple seal. And then a tower. Which maybe we don't care about. Alright, so we get no bloodstone value here. I guess we have bloodstone value that way. Alright. We got money. Okay. So the last thing we did was Hermie. In that case, I think I will take a Mars card, but maybe it's not super important for me to do that. Alright, before we go Arcana, we should re-roll. Temperance. Business card is probably more important than hallucination. Could be justice. I can make a glass jack. death card. So Justice for sure. 3 and 2 we can hang him. Or sorry, 3s we can hang him. 5 I can use death. Now we just need a sun or a fool. $12 is expensive, $13 is expensive. Probably we should go next. Can I play a full house without winning? Probably not. I could play 2 pair. Okay. I want to avoid the glass card. If I avoid the glass card, I'm forced to play 4 of a kind, which might be okay. Since we got the 4 of a kind level, should be fine. So I can discard this glass one. Pair the kings. Gold seal in front. I think I'm gonna do it that way. Alright, Planet X kind of doesn't matter. We just want to play the flush 5. He's ready for PvP. Idle on 2 of spades is bad, but we gotta take it. Justice possibly doesn't matter. On 1 life, I could take the idol, but then we lose the next round. Probably there's a hermit here, so we should look for a fool. All right, no fool. I use emperor. So glass doesn't matter. Gold seal doesn't matter. I guess we could take it. There's the fool. But we didn't get the death card. If we didn't hermit, we wouldn't have seen the fool. I could make some different glass cards. I'm tempted to do this. That's not a reasonable line. That's probably it. Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back. Don't want to do that.
Yeah, let's start him with one of these.
Let's see. Oh, he's got a little bit of a start. I got one of those.
You're familiar with that game.
I play a little bit of that game. I dabble. Oh, never mind. I'm not in the big leagues.
Follow it up with one of these.
Okay, well let's do one of these guys. Maybe this will get him.
Well, I know what my hand's gonna be.
I guess I gotta figure out mine then.
Yeah, I guess.
It's this, right? Yeah.
Excellent. Hit him with one of these.
Falling right for your trap.
That was closer than
Yeah,
it
I thought
deserved to
so.
be.
What the
Ain't you, Joker? Blueprint.
Oh, I made so much money in one ante, and there was just everything there. I get it. I see what happened.
Oh, was it like early on?
Yeah, it was after you dropped that like few million early on with the glass. It's because what happened to me is when that first aura came, I had that in my consumable slot. I took an extra roll, and then there was a death and a justice, which I assumed you use to get a lot of glass early on. But instead, I had red seal lucky cards, which ended up making a lot of money.
Yeah. I did get the lucky
then-
cards later, and then was like, oh, okay, it's like $60 in
Yeah.
a row or whatever.
So I decided to do the aura instead of the justice, so I could actually play my red seals a lot, and they were making me a lot of money.
Yeah. Let's see here. Did you there was a lot of value generators early on. There was like superposition, there was business card, there was 8-ball, there was to-do list also.
Yeah, I was doing all three of those at the same time for a little
You were
bit.
doing
I think
all of them?
8-ball was
Yeah.
the first to go.
I think I sold out. Obviously, if you get the lucky hits, you're gonna have the money or whatever. But I think I sold out of the to-do list too early. And then ended up getting an 8-ball, but then the 8-ball didn't really line up for me. But I did get like insane superposition value. Like I got 2 straights for the first 4 rounds with the superposition.
Yeah, I played it safe. Like in that boss blind -1 hand size, I just got out of there and didn't even try for the straight. I'm sure there was some taros there that
Yeah,
helped you
yeah.
early on and scored that 3 million or something you put up.
Zano, for the folks at home, we were just talking about. I sold out of the to-do list a little bit early, in my opinion. And maybe got punished by that, but it was also the Bean made red seal luckies, whereas I made the glass red seals, and then so those lucky red seals paid off.
If Bean, I want you to be honest here. Would you have, if you knew what that aura was going to be, would you have picked up the Justice and done Justice right away, or were you still going to do Luckies? Because
I if I didn't have the aura, I would have done it. But knowing the aura was, even if I knew the aura was foil, I think I still go for that.
Okay, that makes sense. So basically, what happened there, Doc, if in a weird way, because Bean rolled into an aura which he didn't have space for, he sold a Justice actually. If it was kind of obvious for you because of the way the shops work, Doc, to just put glass, I think Bean would have also put glass. That was a little bit of a difference. But yeah, the Luckies came through despite being down to life because there's just so much money.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then so he sees aura, and he's like, okay, tough decision. Do I sell Justice to take the aura? And then the answer is,
I have an
yeah,
aura,
probably.
death, and Justice. I just had to make the decision, and losing to Polychrome to Bear the other day, I probably influenced my decision, but...
Yeah. Justice is something that you can find later, and then, definitely we demonstrated here, you were able to work it out. In the round where I played the glass against you, it was like I played all 3 that I had, and 2 of them broke.
Not the first ante, the second.
Yeah, because my glass...
Or second PvP.
Yeah, so the first PvP, I went for value, and then so I lost that one. And then, I mean, we both went for value, but then I get scored a little bit less. And then in the second PvP, I made 3, no, I had 4, because it was Death and Cryptid. So I had 4 glass cards. I drew 3, and then 2 of them broke. And then there was the next PvP, I was holding on to a Death card, but then the glass card was in my bottom 3. But I mean, either way, the Red Seal Lucky gave you the money early, and then you were able to find jokers that I just didn't see, and
it just happened to be in the ante with everything.
I felt like in the mid antes, I was doing maybe $100 a round, maybe 150 in some rounds, because by then I did have the luckies, but then what I was rolling into the shop was just not very interesting.
Right. Yeah, the gold seals with the Chad and just being up a blueprint means even after that, I'm just...
Yeah. I mean, either way, since we are playing on white stake, I think the decision, sell the Justice so that you can take aura, or whatever, just like lucky red seal instead of glass red seal is better. Better because we know we have access to a long game, and then so you just get access to more money and you make the glass cards later. I think that's a brilliant play.
Right. Yeah, I think if I didn't have the Bloodstone, like if I didn't have something that's decently strong scoring and it allows me to play the red seals without risk, I wouldn't have done it, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess that additional context. We did have the Bloodstone. The photo and the Chad showed up pretty early, and so maybe like that was the time when we had that also. Or maybe it was Chad, but not quite photo yet. Photo was later.
Yeah, I think so.
And then so then it makes even more sense to make the Red Seal Luckies, because then, okay, I can get I can score medium hands with Bloodstone just to, buy time or whatever, and then make the glass cards later.
Exactly.
Cool. Great game, man.
Good game. All right. I mean...
The commissioner said we're not allowed to play all of them the same.
And I said in the preview that Bean was 100% going to just choose Ghost deck Red Stake and make me switch the rules next season that you can't choose the same deck at all next year. But
no
that's what I
rules
want.
here.
That's what I think the rules should be, because I think it would be interesting if like you can't repeat decks or stakes, and so you have to play 5 different stakes on 5 different decks. I think would be like interesting to get more people to try out Gold Stake.
I like that. I think I still would make it that you could choose the same as your opponent, just because I like the aspect of, oh, you beat your opponent on their choice. Maybe, you know, a little mental game of picking it again. But generally speaking, yeah, I think that's what we'll do next year. Anyway.
Yeah, I think
Go ahead with your
at
choice.
this level of competition, maybe it doesn't really matter like what your favorite is. Regardless of what your favorite is, everyone plays well on every condition. Or maybe there's some conditions that everyone plays equally bad.
Well, I'll let you get your choice. You've faced me 5 times on Ghost deck. They haven't gone exactly your way. I'm hovering Ghost Red right now, but
Well, then we got to do Ghost Red.
good luck.
We got to stay on
Okay.
the Ghost deck.
Okay,
we gotta bring it full
I
circle, man.
respect it. All right.
My
Good luck.
body is ready. Good luck. All right. All right, let me call him. Hold on, let me call him. Can I get the legume on the line?
Yeah, I was saying I don't want to take this, so
Oh, you just
We're in
well
agreement.
here. Okay, let me pitch it to you. We're playing on red stake. No small blind
true, it
rewards
has
money.
value. I was gonna not take it if you didn't take it, but if you want to take it, I'm down too. It's just, I mean, I'm doing the same thing here.
I guess
feel
like
that-
usually I wouldn't take it, and so maybe usually you wouldn't take it either. Maybe for the fans we got to take it. We got to know, right? Well, if you're down to both do
There
it.
has been a lot of rares in this. I mean,
I
I'm
mean,
down.
maybe this time we both get the blueprint. How about that?
All right, I'm running it.
All right, I pushed the button. I'm starting the big blind. I'll see you in a bit.
All right.
Good luck. Okay, so usually you have the hex, usually you have the plus 50%, and then this is kind of brainless. Maybe we go do a flush. That's not good. That's less bad. If we get a 2 and a 6 here, 3 5s is a little bit shy, I think. We can throw away a jack. We don't need the 4 or the 3. Maybe we throw those away. Alright, we're jamming. We've got ourselves a game, gentlemen. Alright, so one option is you could hex the blueprint, but then you miss out on the opportunity to use ectoplasm. If we hex the business card instead, maybe? So you do business card hex, buffoon pack, hologram, or certificate. Probably we want those seals right away. Probably. I guess we are playing on Ghost deck. We have access to business card. We could get seals some other way. Certificate for gold seals is good. Certificate for purple seals is good. Hologram has potential if we have blueprint. I actually like that better. It does mean potentially we get less business card value. I don't think it's an easy choice for me there. The straight wins, I want to look for 2 pair at least. Play the 2 pair for the win. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Buffoon pack. Probably rough gem. For money. And then no celestial pack. Business card rough gem, we could re-roll. We could hold for interest. All right. Purple Jack seems great. Lovers, probably you want to use it on the Jack. We could use it on a Queen here. This flush wins. I could play 2 pair instead. 2 pair, which doesn't win. And then a flush, which does win. I could play a pair. How much is the pair? 300 already. I guess high card we could do. Okay. If I play a 6, it will be more points. So I think I just send it here. Cool. Earth. Don't need erosion. But I do need hallucination. Yum. Could be glass. Could be glass Jack. So 3s we hang them. Steel King. Alright, temperance for 19. Hermie for 20. This Jack I could make into steel, but glass would be better. Steel's okay. Do I want to make a gold card or something else? Probably gold is okay. Four of a kind, I'm okay. Early levels, that's fine. Glass Joker, no. That sucks. That means we gotta sell. Man, if we had just been one more round, not reroll. Bummer. So Wily Joker's good enough. Purple Jack. Did not draw purple. So that's 400 chips times 4, that wins. I can still try to get the gold card. But I don't get the purple seal. I just ship it like this. Okay. There's the Ecto. Okay. Ecto we want, Spectral Pack we want. Probably. Mad Joker's enough. Okay. So I want an Ecto here so I can Emperor. But then having -1 hand size makes the Spectral Pack worse. So we open the Spectral Pack now. We get Aura for the Jack. Do I want to use Justice on the purple seal? Alright, so we both skipped, we both got Blueprint. The Ankh was with the Dusk, this ante. So he's got 2 Blueprints, he's got a Dusk. Do I want to use Justice on purple? Maybe. Alright, so Mad Joker's okay. We could... If we reroll, we can't afford it. So I guess that's it then. Man, if we were just 1 round different, if we didn't re-roll it into that Dusk and Ankh, we could have had so much money. That's not good. Hello.
Are you seeing why I love Ghost decks so much now?
It definitely, that is an interesting line.
This is the starts I'm looking for.
That's maybe something that you don't get to do every day.
How many Jokers do you have right now?
Mm,
What do you tell?
I got some. I guess I don't have to tell you, but I'll tell you it's 4.
I picked up a 5th one. It's not gonna do much here, I'll be honest.
This draw is kind of awkward.
Same.
Okay. I guess
I'm
in
not
that
my
case,
score right where it is.
let's do it this way. Over to you, boss.
Is this gonna send it back? Just.
Okay. Back over to you then.
Uh, Maybe it's one of these. You never know what to expect with what we've drawn here.
That is quite interesting. That's quite the maneuver. I suppose in that case, you wouldn't be upset if I did one of those?
Maybe a little bit. I wanted to see something, you know.
Well, you're gonna have to pay to see it. Alright, I'll see you in a bit.
All right.
E13. So maybe if you take the certificate, you get a red seal and you make it glass already by now. Copying Dusk. Maybe if you take the certificate, you get gold seals. And then he has another Joker that we don't have. Classic. Alright. I guess I will... Onyx Agate here makes a lot of sense. I want this standard pack, but I don't have a lot of value generation. Maybe superposition is the answer. Being down one hand size is quite bad for us. I need to draw the purple seal. I also need to draw 10. We are running out of options here. So we do get the 10. And I think I can make this hand win. Or we could go... Yeah. Alright. I need to hit my purple seal. Now we're gambling. We hit the gold card. That's good. So I can make this win. Maybe holding on to this justice card is too greedy. We miss on the superposition. Bummer. Alright. I need to draw that purple seal. Ever. I could try a standard pack now, if it's only $4. Blue seal I don't think is the answer. That sucks. Empress, I guess we could use it since we have dust. Let's go next. There's the purple. I did that in maybe a bad order. Tower? Okay, so all I gotta do is get a king. Alright. I can stone a 2. I can make the clubs into molt cards. Probably sell out a Mad Joker. And sell the tower? Maybe something like that. All right. I could use a fool for $20. Now that I have a purple seal glass card, I should probably use the fool for death. I don't think a glass or a steel queen is the answer right now. He's definitely ahead of us, so... That's interesting, at least. Blue seal, we can hold on to it, I guess. Probably... a blank? Maybe should have opened the Arcana pack first. Alright. I can strengthen a 9 and make it easier to do superposition. Fool for $22. I really need to high roll a death card, but the fool is blocking superposition, and so maybe it's better to just use it here, and then we can roll. Saturn doesn't really matter to me. The do list helps if you got blueprints. 4 of a kind is obviously bad, but it probably helps. Alright. Do I take an earth card? Usually the answer is yes. Maybe right now we're limited on money. Welcome back.
That 5th Joker I said I had it's kind of biting me.
5th Joker? Betraying you, perhaps?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly how I would word it too.
That is how you would... That's the word you would use?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's an unreasonable declaration. Given the things that we've seen.
That could be something to do.
No, 4 of a kind is the thing we're supposed to do.
Oh, I thought you only had 4 Jokers.
Well, I have more now.
Oh, so I blocked that for this Chad. I see.
Ah. You wouldn't lie to me.
What? That would be rude.
That would be rude.
That would be...
You know, Mr. Legume, I don't like what this competition has done to you.
What do you mean by that? I'm being perfectly fine. One Joker's doing nothing right now, I'll be honest.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. I think I might be in a similar situation. But final hand here, I get to see. Show me what you got.
Get to see. I'm putting it all out there.
That is all that he's putting out there. That is different from last time.
Yeah, we can't be doing that every time.
All right.
Sometimes you roll the snake eyes. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. After much deliberation, let's hit him with one of these. You didn't know I could go that low.
I actually didn't. You know,
All
with
right.
these two guys, you think it'd be hard.
All right, good job. See you in a bit.
All right.
Okay, so now what? He probably has the idol. He possibly got the idol in ante 2. If he got the ante 2 idol, well, I mean, then we're boned. That happens sometimes. Am I interested in to-do list or superposition? Probably. To-do list flushes is easier. 2 Arcana packs, usually we reroll first. This superposition is not likely to be useful, but it's not impossible. That's definitely helpful instead of a Hierophant. All right. So now 4 and 3 we hang them. Could be a glass 10, and then you strengthen a glass 10. Is that better to just have a glass card? I think maybe I value the card removal more. It's tough. Either way, that's tough. Hermie, unfortunate, did not draw either glass card to put the red seal on. Alright. We could drop superposition and then use judgment for a golden ticket. And then Hermie could be a gold 9 of clubs. Maybe clubs. Alright. Red gold is desirable. I don't know if I have time for red gold. Parking. Parking might be easier than to-do list. Parking might be better, especially if we got the blueprints. Parking might be instead of the golden ticket. Scary face is points that I don't need. Alright. I don't care about flushes, I care about drawing face cards. Okay. I could play the kings now. I could save the kings for the final hand. I could discard first. Right. I could red seal this 10. Saving this for the final hand is very powerful. But I would need to draw my clubs, and maybe that is a thing that I'm capable of doing, drawing the clubs. This is bad. This is pretty bad. I don't super believe in my ability to draw the other club, so I have to play this. I could go for parking money here. Maybe holding the queen is safer. I'm all in on ticket. I can do the high row. And then I need to find my glass card to use Deja Vu. Alright, Bolt doesn't do anything for me. We have an Arcana pack. The tribe is too weak to do this on 3 of a kind. Ankh we can't do. $10 for a reroll. Alright. I think we hang the 8s. I think I don't red seal the 10. So could be red seal. Should be red seal jack rather than the 10. So let's go hang him here. I could make a gold card. I am choosing not to do golden ticket, which maybe I plan on selling soon. Maybe with parking we can afford one more reroll. Could take a bean. I like that a lot. Okay. That makes me feel way better. Red seal here. Alright, obviously we want the purple seal, but the purple seal costs us parking value. And so maybe it makes sense to do the discard. Sure. That's fine. This is okay. So I want to draw one more club out of 5 clubs. Copying parking here. All right, we can do this flush, And then Onyx Agate plus the bonus card should be enough. Okay. A little bit unfortunate we didn't get the bean inside of the Arcana pack. Alright. Jupiter we could use. Maybe not yet. Maybe not Shoot the Moon. Alright. Maybe Sigil. There is a Chad. Okay, what do we sell for the Chad? I think I need this bean. I think. And I think I need this parking to get caught up. I don't know what he has. He probably got gold seals from the certificate, and if he's got gold seals, I don't know if I even, now that the chat is here with the blueprints, what I need to do is I need to get ahead on money in order to catch up. But I don't know if I can get ahead on money. Maybe he's ahead on money and ahead on deck building. So I think I lose if I sell these, but I think I lose either way. I think maybe you could justify dropping the Onyx Agate here and just play the Jacks here. This does set us up to where in the small blind then we have trouble. Because in the small blind we have to win without Onyx Agate. Which is kind of what has allowed us to be as greedy as we have. So and then we can Sigil. If we drop the Onyx Agate, we can Sigil. The holographic card definitely helps. There's a Sun. So if we miss on the Sigil, we can Sun. We go Arcana first in case there's a Fool. If there's no Fool, we use Jupiter. Sigil here probably doesn't matter. We save it. Could be a Steel Queen, maybe. Alright. I can Sigil now. I could wait. I guess I don't have a reason not to wait. I can make a purple, could be a purple 10. And then we don't go one more. So the plan here is we probably lose, we can farm parking. If we draw the Jacks, we can still play them, just to play them. Maybe. Oh, welcome back.
Here we are. It was so close to C-Dubs asking, I'm gonna be honest.
So close to what? Sorry, what was that?
I almost raised $50. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh.
Do you remember?
Okay. So do one of those. And then okay. I suppose that means you want me to play. Is that what that means?
Would be helpful.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you this much. Is that useful to know?
No.
Oh, okay. I can get you some more information. Hold on.
Yeah, help me out.
Okay. Is this helpful to know?
Actually, that one helps.
Maybe. Okay, we got a maybe on that one. Cause I'm thinking. I'm gonna do them like this. I'm making a face.
I mean, I get to sit and wait. You gotta make the tough decision now.
Couple of villagers, I guess. I suppose this is what you want to know.
Just take a minute. Okay. That. Okay. Got some things to figure out.
Yeah. Medium heat on that one. You don't know E13 like you did me before. Unless, wait, is this thing lying?
I think that's last.
Oh, hero. I was thinking he had the E13.
Okay. Bit of a tough position I'm in. It's one of these guys. Ooh, I did a little mistake. I'm still gonna make the mistake though.
Just a little one?
That is intriguing. That is intriguing indeed.
Alright, do we get the calculator again?
Maybe it's neat.
Alright, tell me the numbers, I'll punch it in for you.
Well, I feel like I shouldn't tell you the numbers.
Oh, okay.
Let's
see here.
Actually,
It's
I'm just
the
gonna copy it. Well,
the addition happens after the glass, so it's times 2 plus 10 times 2. And then after that, it probably doesn't matter. Then it's all times 2s after that.
Okay, it's gotta be. This is one. This is this, and this is. It's gotta be this.
Actually, wait.
Shit.
Holly always goes after. Holographic always goes first. I believe that's how it's coded.
Oh, I made a small error actually. I didn't listen to your words. I should have listened. Ouch. And it did cost me.
Wait a second. That is a E12.
Hmm.
I expected as much.
All right. Good luck.
When you get the idol to line up, that's it.
It wasn't 5 idle cards, I'll tell you that. I might have had 5 idle cards in my deck, but
Okay. Well, good luck. See you in a bit.
good luck.
All right. Standard pack. Probably don't need this 10. 3 rounds on the bean. I do get a flush house level, which I probably care about. I could take a slush back. Is this like the 3rd time we've seen the magic trick? Man, we got no vouchers. Bummer. Maybe Magician matters. We can't Ouija. We would have 6 hand size. Kind of funny. I don't think the flush levels matter. Probably we need to play at least 1 glass card. Gold cards maybe matter with the bean. Sun maybe matters. Do I prefer a sun or a devil? Probably sun. It's only $3. That's not a good time for that. I can't give up the Chad. I think I need the parking plus the bean, not just for the money, but for drawing the hand. I think I can't afford this right now. That sucks. Alright, there's 1 purple. This is basically all my face cards, though I could save the sun for 10s. Let's drop it on the face cards. I'd like to use Magician on the jacks. I would like to draw the 10 so I don't have to play this jack. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So, are we doing jacks and kings or jacks and queens? Probably jacks and kings. So, jack here, king here. If this glass card breaks, we're done. Can the flush house... It can. The flush house can. Which means you go hang 'em and then play this jack. Okay. All right. Could turn the 10 into gold. I could turn the 8 into gold. I think it doesn't matter. I can play these. I probably put the Molt card in the front to be safest. I probably go copy Dusk for the extra chips. Two more rounds Bean. Too late for the 8-ball. Probably. Idle on 10 of spades is bad. So idle, we have to take it. Bean on 2, probably we drop it so that we can get the parking money, but then we have -1 hand size. So it's not that much money. Maybe the bean is worth keeping. Idle on 10 of spades. Alright. He's ready for PvP. I have 2 10s of spades. Idle on 10 of spades, I can probably get away with a full house. So we just do that. I can throw away a queen. Alright, so I don't need this 7. I probably don't want any of these. I need to draw another 10. I guess I don't need the 10 of hearts. So you want to play the jack, but we need the discard for purple. I can play a flush, which doesn't win, but it does score a little bit. Here, all I care about is survival. Maybe that's too much. Okay. So I don't need this 10 now. Now that we've gone and done that, the full house is fine. We get a death card, but we've already discarded the jack. Steel in hand. Alright, so I could do a full house this way. Probably we do the 10 in front because the idol, in which case we do something like that. Last round on the bean. Idle on 2 of clubs is particularly bad, so we can't do that. What can we do instead? I have death for something. Could be golden ticket here instead of the bean. I can death now and then try to reroll into another one, or I can save death for the red seal. I can also reroll into fool. So temperance here or devil. I guess if you make a gold card, it kind of pays for itself, but it is awkward to play it. I can use lovers to create an extra 2 of clubs. I have the moon. I can make a lot of 2s of clubs. So the 2s of clubs and then I should have taken Splash. Splash would have done it. Alright, the flush house is my best hand. I could use the moon to set up a flush house, but then it really hurts my future prospects. But I think I guess there's not a significant difference between the flush house and the 4 of a kind. So, or yeah. Losing the golden ticket sucks, but I can splash in a red seal. I think we go all 2s here. Hello.
Right. There's a lot of factors in this, huh?
A lot of factors, he says.
A lot of factors to consider.
Yeah, I'd say so. Definitely not very many easy decisions.
Cool. This one's an easy decision.
Some of them will be easy. Both. That's kind of rough.
Finding your hand a little tough to work around.
Yeah. -1 hand size will do that to you.
Interesting. It's all you.
Yeah. All right. Let's get this sorted. We can go here. And we can even do one of those. And probably something like that. But now I gotta do some calculating here. So let's see. If I do that, it's 4 of those, right? And then if you do that, then it's 5 of those. That's how that works. So probably you got to do it that way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I actually the exact same numbers were what I was dealing with last week.
Actually, that's sorry. I said 4. I meant 6. If that affects your calculations, definitely 6. If we do one of
Actually,
those.
that makes more sense. Yeah, that's the numbers.
Okay. And then if you do it like that, then it's all right. So fire in the hole.
Okay, he's got one of those. Well, now that that's out there, my idol hit a 2 of clubs, and I have 2 of them in my deck.
Only two of clubs in your deck? Me too.
No, I got 2 2s in my deck. I got 1 2 of clubs.
Oh. You don't get the 2 2s both clubs?
I'm in a different suit.
Yeah, I thought I was doing a different suit, but sometimes it works out differently. The things you do when you're on 1 life, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta make some drastic decisions. See if we can finagle this. Wow.
Well
The
done.
exact same setup.
Well, you got a couple polychromes.
Oh. Wait, how does that? Oh, you spun the wheel, you
yeah.
didn't get that
Yeah.
X off. Did you
We'll
sell it in
we'll
the
wait
big
till
blind?
the casting team gets here. Or maybe we go over there? For the breakdown?
They can join us. Did you sell Hex in the big blind?
Well, let's go over there and talk about it. Let's go to Hello?
Yeah, congrats to being world champion.
World
You played
champion
fantastic,
being.
bro.
Sorry, before we get that, we did want to break down this game if you'll allow it.
Yeah.
So my move was in the first shop. There's what was it? We got the blueprint because we got the skip. There was business card. So my idea was Hex on business card so that if Ectoplasm shows up, I can use Ecto on blueprint without having to sell the business card.
Yeah.
And that was so close to getting rewarded actually because there was an Ecto, but it just happened to be right next to the Dusk.
Yeah, Rafa
so-
brought it up, Doc. Your play made a lot of sense if the Ankh did not show up. The other huge difference there was Bean decided to take the certificate, and he got extremely rewarded for that decision.
Yeah. So the idea is, okay, if I'm playing on the Ghost deck, I can find the seals from some other source, maybe. And so, like, in Ante 2, immediately get rewarded by the purple seal in the shop. You still have this, like, uphill battle of trying to find a red seal. And so maybe if you already have blueprint, it makes more sense to do the certificate. Because you're getting 2 cards per round. If you opt into 2 cards per round.
Well, so what happened was Bean got the extra purple seal, which allowed him to get the extra hermit, which allowed him to get an idol at the end of the first ante, which you never saw until like this ante.
Yeah, I did
I was
detect
thinking
an
about
idol.
that.
Yeah. Because we both did the Ankh Dusk line, so it's like, okay, we got 2 blueprints and Dusk. That's the same between both players. And then when you drop the big hand, I don't know if it was like PvP 2 or 3 or something like that. I was like, okay, he's got the idols for sure. And then so it must have been from some earlier shop. I think, yeah, I think the gambling on the certificate via blueprint, I think makes a lot of sense. Even if you don't get like the perfect red seal right away, you could get purple seals, you could get gold seals. I felt without the certificate, the money from the business card was not enough.
Well, we were also saying, like, Ralph brought it up, like he Bean got a gold seal like really early on, and that probably made him like $80 like throughout the course of the game. And,
yeah. So we both got red seals through some various means. I guess it was like anti 3. It was like a red deja vu in the shop. Was that what it was? And I was holding on to it for a while. So
yeah,
we both got the
same card.
if you don't take the certificate, you get rewarded with purple seal and anti 2, and then red seal and anti 3. But the thing that you're missing is extra purple seal or maybe extra gold seals. And then that gold seal combined with, you can use the blueprint to copy the Chad, you can use the blueprint to copy Dusk. That gold seal is doing a lot of work. Obviously, the biggest difference is, okay, if you get extra purple seal gives you a hermit specifically is kind of a high roll, and then you get the idol difference. I was surprised that we ended up on the same jokers. I was surprised that I was in it at all up against the idol, to be honest.
I mean, can we talk about the elephant in the room where, unless I'm miscalculating, you win that if you put your 2 first with the Chad?
If I put the 2 first, because the Chad can...
You copied idol once.
You put a glass card first.
Oh, yeah. I didn't... Yeah, I didn't account for that. I wanted to put the holographic card first, and I figured, the card is glass anyway, but I was like sort of ambiguous about where I was going to put my blueprints, and then so after locking in the location of the blueprints, then you reshuffle the hand, which I didn't do.
That makes sense.
I think you still got me long term.
It just being on 1 life in an idle game is
it would be. It looks really close. If you look at the decks, it's 2 red seals. I guess like the main difference is I was forced to make clubs there for the flush house. And then you got like the red seal kings is better. So I think I'm a little bit behind on the deck building. I think almost the same number of cards in the deck, which is interesting.
I sigiled with a bean, which was...
I did, yeah. And then it's all hearts. It's a very similar line there. Yeah, my stuff was mostly hearts until I, just now turned my 2s into clubs, turned my jacks into clubs.
Yeah, I from at least from Bean's perspective, Doc, like him having the extra purple seal throughout the game allowed him to manipulate his deck so much more. And it was even if you ended up winning that PvP, like we were saying, like you still have such an uphill battle to try to get through what he was going for.
Yeah. I definitely felt like sensing I was behind, I played a certain kind of way, and I played into what I had, and so no embarrassment about that.
No, you played great.
All 3 games, all 3 games, kind of sensing I was behind, and then playing how you would if you're behind.
So, Doc, the question ends up being, if you don't mind me asking, why did you pick white stake or white stake and or red stake ghost when you could have brought Bean up to like gold stake? Because it felt like Bean's practice on this deck and stake, you could see how proficient he was on what he was doing.
Oh yeah. Just for fun. Because he asked for it.
But then why did you take me to Nebula Gold? I want it, but
also for fun.
Okay, fair enough.
So we could suffer together.
Yeah, I mean that's valid.
All right, guys, I gotta go to. I have like Canada has Thanksgiving today, so I gotta dip.
Yeah.
But I just want to say before I leave, Bean, you played fantastic, man. It's really hard to see any mistakes you made that game. Doc, you also played extremely well. Some unlucky stuff for sure, but congratulations to you guys both. Bean, congrats, man. You took it. Easy 3-0. And we appreciate you doing it very swiftly if you're going to do it like that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did it too as
yeah.
well.
Congratulations, Beans. Also, thank you. Not everyone gets a peace out.
No, thank you for the games, and thank you for casting, Doc. It's unfortunate that every time we play, it seems to be just a joker that you miss or an idle hit. It's I mean, both the times we played against each other, but
playing from behind is fun sometimes. It's an exercise.
To be fair, the first game was drastic divergence, and I mean, maybe a little bit of luck involved, but definitely was the decisions you made being led to the divergence more so than just I mean, even in this game, again, it was a certificate, right?
Yeah. That was a decision.
The purple seal, the gold seal is getting more money. I think it would have been really interesting to see Doc get rewarded with the Ecto kind of happening without an Onk, but I don't know. It was still really, really fun to watch.
Yeah. GG, boys. I'm going to head off.
All right.
All right. Good job, team.
Oh, there was I do want to mention this. And this did matter. To do this desynced after one of the PvPs, it went to high card for Bean. It went to something that Doc couldn't hit, and that made with double blueprint. That was $48.72, $102 difference, or something like that.
Yeah, that's why I sold it.
That's too much. It was 36. Yeah. Oh no, it was just there was more than one desync. But yeah, it was probably 36 to 50, not 100.
Right.
Cool.
But, yeah, that's it.
Jeez,
Right.
That's Major League. Thank you very much for hosting this and dealing with all of us and organizing. I really appreciate it. It's a really fun event. I appreciate you for inviting me, putting this on, getting some light on multiplayer and on all the streamers. It's amazing. It's a great thing.
Well, I do want to say we're gonna love to have you back for season 3, baby.
Yeah.
Congrats on winning
3.
season 2. I will absolutely look into for Raffle as well if you're still around. I'm trying to find a good ring maker to make little. They're not gonna have real gems in them, but Major League Balatro Championship rings. I'll have to ship them both to you.
Ooh.
I
want my ring.
Very excited for next season, but let's enjoy this moment.
Can you make mine a wrestling belt instead?
Ooh.
If you really want, I could.
I mean, if it's a belt, I took the belt from you, Ruffle. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because then the belt gets passed around. It's a little different.
Everybody gets a ring, but there's only one belt. You got to decide.
There we go.
But if it's a belt, you could win it back next season.
That's true.
I wouldn't count on that, given the way that the season that Bean has had. It's gonna be tough for any of us to take it from him. This is incredibly well played. Not just today, where demonstrating what hours of playing multiplayer can do for you, but also just throughout the season, a pretty dominant performance. So GG's very well played.
Yeah, great games. One last piece of business before we go. Bean, which charity is your prize money going to?
I was caught up in all the competition of this match, and I really did forget about that until today. So I'll have to give an answer to say no.
Bean hates Texans. This is proof. You got it on camera. All right, team. RIP. Where's the chat? There it is. Bean hates Texans. We've proven it. We got him. We don't get our nuggets paid for? We got to play 3 ghost deck runs. That's like consolation prize, I guess. Take this Bean guy down. We'll get him next season. We'll get him. When is the next stream going to be? That's a good question. So, what's the day? Today's Sunday. Usually we stream on Tuesdays. I guess one thing that's slightly awkward for me this week, I got to go to the cataract surgeon on Tuesday for a consultation. I was supposed to go last month, but my wife made a scheduling error, so I'm going on Tuesday, I think. Pretty sure. Will I choose a different deck next time? Depends on how I'm feeling. Yeah, so I guess like let's do probably Wednesday. Probably Wednesday is the next stream date at the usual time, so 4 p.m. Central for me. Did Bean publish a video for his speedrunning thing? That was a good time. Not sure if he did yet. Yeah, for a little bit of context, Bean asked for some guidance. He's like, hey, I'm going to try to do some speedrunning attempts, you know, maybe try to get a world record in some lesser known category. And so he invited me on, like, okay, you know, do a little coaching. And so he was targeting, if you do the skipless category, speedrun.com doesn't have a lot of entries in the skipless category. So it's like, okay, let's do gold stake speedruns, or no, it was just white stake speedruns. White stake skipless, and he found, okay, Zodiac deck. It's got, I don't know what the time was. It was like 640 or something like that. And so he's like, okay, well, you know, teach me the general strategy for speedrunning on white stake. And basically it's like, don't open any booster packs. No Arcana packs, no Buffoon packs, no booster packs, and, you know, plus mult, plus chips, X mult, and then jam. Skipless is, you know, you don't have to think about whether or not you skip. You just play every round. So that's kind of nice. And then while he was doing it, then I was like, oh, you know what? I'll do it too. And then so I ended up getting a new world record for the Zodiac deck. So the one he was doing, I ended up getting a 450 down from 640 or something like that. And it's like, okay, well, now you got a new time to beat. So I think after that, he switched to the blue deck, and it was like 525 he was able to do, or 525 was the record, and then he was able to beat it. The premise was he's not going to end the stream until he you know, gets a world record or whatever, and it only took him like a couple hours once he kind of knew what he was trying to do. Now I got to do the blue deck to get back at him. Maybe, we'll see. All right, folks. That's going to be it for me today. Did I have fun? I did have fun. Bean's a good guy, so it's a good time, right? That's why we got to play on Ghost deck. Sub 3 all decks gold. I guess no one has done it in the like 2 weeks that we've been working on it. Or not been working on it, no one's done it. The best time is still 3 hours 4 minutes by Cinematic Gaming, I think. See me tomorrow? No, it'll be Wednesday. Wednesday at like 4 p.m. Central. Thanks for popping in, Zano. Once again, thanks for being the commissioner and you know, doing all the organizing and doing all of the casting, and then organizing the additional casters. You know, obviously, in order to do the overlay stuff, there's people who do the coding and do the work, and then, you know, you still need someone to be the project manager, organize everybody. No problem, it's so fun. This season was a lot of fun. This season was maybe even more fun than last season. I feel like a lot of people really upped their game this season, and that was cool. We got some new people who came in with a strong game also. You know, obviously Bean is new, but Raren new came in swinging, and that was a lot of fun. Having Raren on commentary is the best. Okay, if you haven't watched the Bean and Bear footage, you can watch the VOD on Raren's channel. So Bean and Bear yesterday, watch it on Raren's channel. You gotta. If you care about multiplayer Balatro at all, you gotta. Who won? I just joined. The Legume. Alright, well, I've been saying it, over and over again. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Let's go raid. I don't know if Bean is going to keep streaming after this. I guess that's for him to decide. Let's go over there. Take care, everyone.